Hey, hello, how's it going? Welcome to Inkbound. For a lot of people out there, this is probably very exciting. Inkbound, if you don't know, made by the same developers who made Monster Train, which is a game that is fairly near and dear to my heart. I've played a lot of Monster Train, I made a lot of videos for Monster Train, and it's a good game, right? So we are playing it's not the sequel to Monster Train, but it's the sequel from the development studio who made it. And it's not like Monster Train. Let me just get that out of the way. If you don't know what this game is about, it's like a tactics, roguelike, like strategy game, maybe RPG. I don't know. I don't know the genre. I'm not a genre guy. I don't know what we're talking about here really, but hopefully the game is very good. Now, full disclosure, you did miss the title screen. All I did was enter my username in, and then it shot me out here into the ink or whatever. You haven't missed anything as far as the tutorial here, but full disclosure, this is I am not going into this as a fresh spring chicken here. I have played a decent bit of Inkbound already because I was a playtester for the game. I haven't played it very much recently, but I played it a lot when I first became a playtester, and yeah, it's a cool, neat game. But I wanted to not play too much because I wanted to try to at least go a little bit unspoiled into what the game was like when it released here into early access. It's not a full release; it is early access. I don't know if there's like a battle pass implemented yet. I know there's plans for a battle pass to be implemented, and there's going to be like cosmetic stuff and things like that in the battle pass. It's like a separate fee, but we don't have to worry about that right now. Let's play the game. Let's get in here. Oh, uh-oh. There was like a button I was supposed to press there, but I don't think I pressed it. So we are this guy here. I don't know what's going on here.
Glowing mote of light blinks more brightly with your approach. As you reach to touch it, it inscribes strange glyphs into the air.
Okay.
Unknown language.
Even the volumes maybe a little bit. I could crank it up a little bit more, maybe.
Embrace the light.
Yeah, I'll embrace the light. Sure.
The light.
That sounds cool.
Growing brighter and brighter until all you can see is light. And then, gone.
Okay, neat.
A moment later, it blinks a light by your side. Bound to you.
So this is our Navi-esque character, our little familiar guy. He's a quill. Let me go into the settings here. Turn the volume up a little bit. That should be fine. Probably, maybe. We'll see. But,
So, I threw them into the sea and said, that's how you raise a child!
I don't get the joke.
Maybe this is the one, Nib.
Then the poor soul is a needless. You know as well as I that they are unable to speak or to bind.
So we're a needless. We're unable to speak or bind. Bind, seems to be, well, emphasis on that.
But they've bound a new quill.
Oh, apparently I can bind.
They don't like those needless very much, so something has to be going on.
That makes no sense. These stories have been fading long before more quills started showing up. Best leave the needless to fall right back into the sea where they came.
I don't know what these guys are talking about.
Aww. Why don't we at least let them choose their aspect and forms first? It'd be a shame to not even see what they choose to be.
Okay. So we're picking our first character here, right? We have to choose between the Magma Miner, the Moss Cloak, and the Weaver. Now, again, it's been a little while since I played the game, so I'm not super up to snuff on what each of these characters do. But I'm pretty sure the description here should kind of explain it more or less, right? We've got the Magma Miner. Keep swinging your hammer to build up heat and deal bonus damage. Don't stop swinging but don't stop unless you risk cooling down. Basically, the way this character works is every turn they hit someone, they gain extra damage, right? Gain 1 stack of ability per heat on 5 stacks, gain 3 shield. On turn end, or using a binding without damaging an enemy, lose all stacks. And a maximum of 10 stacks, right? So that's our passive and our abilities. We have Bonk, we have a Jump Attack, and we have Smash. They all do damage, right? So as long as we hit something, we keep our heat going here, right? But that is how that works. Now, the Moss Cloak, dash around the battlefield, seeking your enemy's weaknesses, then unleash Moss Cloak's Fury in a deadly flurry. Moss Cloak's... oh, goddamn. Then unleash Moxlow's Shuriken in a deadly flurry. From what I remember of this character is that they have two kind of focuses on their builds. They have either a crit focus build or a poison focus build. They can do one or the other. You can see by default, right? Plus 15 crit chance on the Q there, right? Gain one Shuriken for each ally you pass through, and then flurry. Consume. So this is a little bit of a combo here, right? You can stack up Shurikens, which is like a passive, and then you can consume them to deal extra damage with flurry here, right? That's the gist of it. On your turn, you gain a Shuriken as well, it looks like, and a maximum of 5 stacks as well. Okay? Nothing too crazy there. And then we've got the Weaver. Artisan with power to spin magical threads, control the battlefield, and let combat become your work of art, right? So it's not really, like, super battlefield controlled focused, but the idea is that you, you know, looks like okay, so well, the character still works the same way from what I remember, more or less. The wording is a little bit different, generally from what I can tell here, but the general gist of the character seems to be the same. You use your Q to apply a debuff to enemies, and then you link them together, and then moves like Constrict will do damage to those linked enemies. So does Stitch, it seems like, right? And also this does displace them a little bit here too as well, so that's cool. Okay, out of these 3 characters, the tough call. They're all pretty decent. I think they've done a pretty good job with balance as far as the characters go. I'm gonna play Weaver because they're kind of fun. They have the ability to kind of like, you know, you do a little bit puppet master stuff going on where you're throwing your threads around and then bringing people together. It's pretty neat. So we're gonna start with this. We have some presets here for our character creation. I'm gonna go with Eyeball Guy here. He's supposed to be maybe like a ninja or something. I want to make him. Listen, I'm Cranberry, right? I gotta be red probably. Oh, that is definitely Ninja Mask. Okay. Look at the presets then. Let's go with like this maybe. Make you like a darker red. That's good. That's where I want to be, I think. That's me. Let's go. Oh, we can get some Goku hair. Love Goku hair. What else? What are other options? We can go Mohawk. The normal hair, you can go bald. Oh, I gotta go Goku hair. Like, that's pretty obvious, I'm pretty sure. Let's get rid of this, I think, for the time being. And how are we doing our eyeballs, right? Apparently that could be our eyeballs. We can get a mask. We can get a mask. I feel like that's appropriate. Put that down, like, here. Why make this white? Probably the inverse here. There you go. There you go. That looks good. And then we can do another layer here probably and just do like hold on. Let's not delete that too much here. Like that, and then the eyes will come a little bit higher up. Like so. I'm okay with this. That looks pretty good to me. Okay. And you can change that later, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so now we're actually playing the game. Let's hop in here to our first battle and see what happens. Now this is the arena. You don't you don't have to immediately start the fight. Ooh, can we talk to you guys right now? No, we can't. I got the hiccups, I feel like. Oh no. Anyway. Combat tutorial. Listen, I'm an expert, but we'll go through this in case this is your first time checking this out now. Right? Right now it's your turn. The enemies are showing what they're planning to do on their turn, right? During your turn, you can use Wazda. Try moving to the shining spot here. There you go. Go back to the next glowing spot here. Movement consumes what is called will, mana, energy, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same. That's how this game operates. That's like our main resource, right? Move here. Prepare to attack. Abilities are called bindings. Click on the first one to start aiming. Anyway, so one thing when I very first started playing this game that was very annoying to me is that so you look at this little circle here in the beginning here. This is like if you ever played like D&D, this is your 5-foot step. I guess specifically 3.5 D&D. I don't think it exists in 5th edition anymore. But there's a concept called a 5-foot step where you could you could, as like a little bit of like a free action, you can move a little bit each round if you wanted to do something that took up your full round instead. Because normally moving is like a separate action, and you could consume your move action to instead do like a full attack. Anyway, we're getting distracted, right? So the idea is that if you move out of this circle, we're going to use one of our will, right? Right now we have 4 will, 4 mana, 4 energy, whatever you want to call it. If we move out of here, you see how it's a, what's it called? Previewing that we're going to use one of our wills right now, right? So, cool little hint, cool little tips and trick here for new players. When you do this, right? When you use your binding and you're inside this circle, when you Wazda around, it actually prevents you from moving outside of this circle. You can cancel it, go out here, and then when you're here, you once again, you can't go in or out of this ring now, right? This is such a nice thing to know about, especially because like what I used to do when I first started playing the game, I'd be like, okay, and I try to like finagle it, and it would take so long in between turns to finagle it, but this makes it so much easier. Anyway, our abilities also use will, right? So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna constrict you two, and it just shows, you know, the damage preview. Hold on, is it not? Why are you dying and you're not? Oh, you're just immune for the first turn because they don't want me to kill you right away. Okay. You know, tutorial. I get it. I'm too good. I understand. It's fine. No worries. Anyway, he hits me. It's attack during their turn. You need to watch your health to ensure you stay alive. So some enemies have attacks like this where it's like there's no way to dodge it. It's just an attack coming at you. You have to try to do your best to, you know, gain shields, which is like shields, block, whatever, to block the hits. Some attacks are like skill shots, etc. Some are just pure AoEs that hit everyone, which is more important for like multiplayer games, right? Anyway, so this power orb here is a, you know, it's a extra bit of mana. When I walk over it, right, we will get mana. However, it's important to note that right now we're starting with 5. We do this, we go to 4, we pick this up. We use movement to reach it in the first place. So it's a net 0. Useful if you're trying to reposition, if you're trying to like reduce your cooldowns on your skills, because the will sphere, whatever it's called, also lowers cooldowns of all your abilities. Some of your abilities have cooldowns, right? Anyway, let's finish this up here. Boom, boom, easy. We get a little bit of health back from this HP pool, and then we move on up here to Nib and Bin.
Needless. Looks like you're not dead yet. So
anyway,
that's a good sign. And the form you chose is wonderful.
Oh, thank you, Ben. I appreciate that.
Yes, you've bound a quill. Quite unusual. It seems the ink has plans for you.
Okay.
Oh, yes, it does. You've already performed bindings and everything. Quite the spectacle it was.
Apparently I wasn't supposed to be able to do that, but I am, because I am just built different.
A needless and a binder. Well, the guardian ahead will not be as kind. Should you defeat it, perhaps you and your quill.
I do like Nib's voice here.
Than the sea.
Bib or whatever, Bin, whatever your name is, a little bit more annoying, but Nib is cool as far as I'm concerned, even though he's a little bit of a Debbie Downer. Anyway. Guardians of the Void. I'm gonna do this. Take this as well here. And then... That kills all 3 of you. We end up taking 1 hit from you, but not much we can do about it, it seems. That's fine. I accept. We're come over here. This. Power orb. Stitch barely does any damage here because there's only the one guy. We're just gonna get out of range of his hit here and just start throwing more threads at him. And Constriction do a lot of damage to him next turn. Critical hits. My binding has gained a critical charge. Okay, well, I guess we'll do that. That's neat. Keep on moving over this way. And you're at 20 health, so this should definitely kill you. Goodbye. He's gaming. I hope this is pretty intuitive. Again, I played the game quite a bit already, so I understand how it works. You are, by the way, if you didn't realize it, I have now just noticed it for the first time. The names are each other backwards, right? It's Nib and Bin, Bin and Nib, yada yada.
Well, it seems you're a binder of some strength, though you will continue to find these anomalies spread throughout our worlds.
Okay.
They're taking all the ink away from us, making our stories fade away. Bad little unraveled. Bad.
Okay.
For now, though, it's time you leave this place and venture to the Athenium, the center and stronghold for all these worlds.
They don't like us much in there, so best if we say our goodbyes for now. But don't you worry, we'll see you soon.
Okay.
The ink is not yet finished with you, Needless. Your form is young and still without purpose, but trust in your quill, and you may just find it.
Okay, weirdos. I'm gonna go to the Athenium now, which is the sort of hub world for the game. Oh. Hello? Can I get in there? There we go, okay. Joining the Athenium failed. What the heck? Uh-oh. That's unfortunate. Okay, hello, hi, jump scare. Hello, sorry, I'm back. So the game, you know, I reset the game, turned it on. I'm here in the Athenium now. Weird, I don't know why the game crashed like that, but whatever. I think it's working now, hopefully. Oh, I didn't mean to skip you, I'm sorry. Oh no, I don't know what that said. Hopefully it wasn't too important. So here's the Athenium. It's the cool, fun little hub world. There's some things going on in here. Oh, hello there. What was that? What's that? I don't know who that is. Kuroto? Okay, that's cool. Yeah. This is the hub world. Probably a lot of stuff going on in here. Got some people we probably gotta talk to. We have to fix it up as well, maybe, as we play the game too, it looks like. Let's talk. This is the gatekeeper. This guy's usually a little annoying guy. Athenium access. I mean, I'm already here, bud. You can't really stop me, but whatever.
Needless just traipse in here, still damp from the sea from which you crawled. I thought that surely the Inkbound had created you with more sense than that. Yet you all continue to surprise me.
Rude.
Well, you're in the Athenium now, Needless. And no binder worth their words is going to give you unfettered access to our stories without a proper proving.
Okay.
A short dive into the inkwell should give us a good idea of you. And at the very least...
You know, I don't want to talk anymore. I accept.
Quickly.
What this
The
does.
source of the ticking. A giant wheel of books and gears which all paths lead to.
I do like the voice acting, so I want to play it out. Let it play out, but I also don't want to wait so long for it.
Touch that bindery, Needless.
Okay.
Or your next dive into the inkwell will be your last. If even one book shifts out of place.
Okay. Don't care.
Heart, then.
Don't care. Don't care. Let me play the game. It's time to go. It's time to ink. Let's see. Is this thing still over here? This cool little pit? Yeah, that pit's still there. Okay, I'll talk to that later. Maybe next time. For now, let's ink. We have unranked and ranked. I don't think we can even do a ranked dive yet. So, I mean, the game is, I think, telling us to do an unranked dive, it looks like. So let's do that. Let me in. Let me in. Okay. So these little books here, you break those bad boys open for money. Not that important, but good to do. The scribe, I don't know what this guy's deal is. No voice acting for him. Fair. Game's in early access, not everyone has to be voiced yet. Dang, dude. So we are a mute. We can't talk. So this guy is continuing to be a bit rude. So this here is where we pick our boss, and we pick like a specific modifier to try to achieve as well, right? So Argolath, inflict daze or deal critical hit 60 times. Not really for our build. That's more of a Moss Cloak thing. We have apply spiked or dodge attacks 50 times. Again, not really more us. There's other characters that kind of do those things. The only one we can really try to go for here is probably a Cinder. Just fully augment 3 bindings. Should be doable. Should be doable for us, so we'll keep that in mind. And we get a Superior Vault, which gives us a book. On your turn, if your ability power is 0, gain 1 will. I like ability power. I don't want this. That's interesting, though. On your first turn, gain 1 will and 5 magic power until end of turn. Okay, cool. On combat and drop a random potion, consuming an item in combat, gain 1 ability power until end of turn. Okay, out of all of these, I like the Shadow Book the most. Right, to give you some perspective here, right? I should actually explain how the stats work. I think it's Z to bring them up. Yeah, there we go. These are the stats, right? HP makes sense. Will reserve is mana you start with, or will you start with, right? Will per orb, when you pick up those orbs, this is how much they give you. So you can actually augment that to get more will from the orbs, right? We have cooldown per orb, again, can be augmented, right? And then your movement, which is how far you can move with a single point of will, right? So you have all that. Then we get the ability power, which is a flat 10% increase for every ability power. We have physical power, right? Which is physical attacks get an increase. Magic power, magic attacks get an increase, yada yada, right? Crit chance, crit damage, right? Start at 50. Shielding, amount of shields you start with. So when you get higher shielding, you start the turn with a little bit of extra shield. And then damage resist, right? Yada yada. Nothing too crazy here. Before you ask, I don't know if it's multiplicative or additive here when it comes to ability power and then, you know, physical power stuff as well. When we look at our moves here, you can see that this is, you know, when it says the type, this is a magic type move. Constrict, physical type move. And then Stitch, magic type moves. We have a little bit of a mixture, but we care more about magic power most likely. So I'll take the Shadow Book. The Shadow Book, it has that ability, but it also, if you look at it, it just has, at the bottom there, you can see it, it has a base of just +2 to magic power as well. Despite the magic power at start of turn thing, which is also very nice, it just also has the +2 there, right? So, what I like here is probably rope friction here. It applies 2 stacks of burn to all of the tethered enemies when we do the rope friction, and then I believe burn is affected by magic damage as well. Not 100% certain, but I believe it's base 10. The fact that we have the 2 starting will, it goes up to base. It goes up to 12 now, per stack, right? And they only lose 1 stack at the start of turn, so we can do some serious damage with this. There is like a burn. I should have mentioned before. There's like a burn subtype for this character. At least there was when I last played. It could have changed since then. Okay, so we see the book. You get to choose where we go first. Out of these, I guess we'll go to the Proving Ground. I think this is supposed to be like the first zone, but you can do them in any order. Doesn't really matter too much. One thing we need to keep in mind, and an important thing, right? When we look at our bindings here, we have a maximum of 5, so we can gain 2 more throughout the run. But our character always starts with these 3 bindings, right? In addition to that, those little slots there on the side, they have 3 augment slots. So what that means is they can only have 3 upgrades to each skill. When they fill up, you can't put any more in there, right? So there's sort of like a sense of, have you ever played like auto battler like Teamfight Tactics or things like that, right? Your unit can only hold so many items, so you don't want to give them junk items because that fills up their item slots, right? Especially if they're an important unit. That's something to take into account here with this game as well. We don't want to, especially our important augments, we don't want to fill them with junk upgrades. Or I guess our important bindings we don't want to fill with junk upgrades. That's the gist of that, at least, right? Something to keep in mind. Potion supply, we get a potion, disintegration oil. Inflict hex and shatter on all enemies. Okay. Hex is like a vulnerable thing. Hex and shatter are both vulnerable. One's for physical damage, one's for magic damage. Hex is the magic one. And then you can fill in the rest there. Okay, so this guy, training mode. When hit, gain increased attack for the rest of combat. Okay, a little scary. You can see their modifiers on the top of them. You can see their health as well. They're doing an AoE for 4 damage. So we're just gonna move to here. Move to here. Constrict them to add the rope burn. We can't pull in the other one here, but this is a good bit of damage. We'll just do this. Start softening you up here. Now, these little things here are enemies coming in the next wave. Something to keep in mind there is that, you know, we got some more boys showing up here. The fight's not over when we kill these two bozos. Anyway. We're gonna do less damage now because we do now not have the book from the buff from Shadow Book. Right, something to keep in mind. We're gonna slowly but surely make our way towards that orb over here. Take this. You guys hearing something? I'm not sure what that is. It might be nothing. I might be losing my mind. Don't worry about it. So we can constrict here. We can also maybe do a little bit of tethering here. Nothing super interesting to me as far as a stitch here. So I think we're just gonna go for a constrict. Goes down to 2. You go to 1. And then we just, you know. Ooh, we're taking hits from you guys here, huh? I didn't realize that. Yeah, these guys are both doing undodgeable hits here. Nothing we can do to stop it, unfortunately. Oh, you know what we can do? And just kill you, huh? I think it looks worth it to me. Maybe that's wrong. I don't know. If you're hitting for 8, this is almost certainly worth it. I know we're still in this AoE still, unfortunately, but you're only hitting for 3 damage, so that was definitely overall worth doing. Anyway. A lot of undodgeable attacks here. We take the orb, we get to do another constriction, do a lot of damage. Although if we can, technically we should kill you first. So that way the constrict is spread out through less bodies here. Can we do this? There we go. Very cool. Took a little bit of damage there. Nothing too terrible. Gain 1 magic binding for each binding not on, or 1 magic power for each binding not on cooldown. Plus 5 frostbite on your first turn. Inflict 4 stacks of frostbite to all enemies. That's not too bad. I like this. Take this. We can restore some HP, or we can do some poison damage. We're not likely to do poison damage. We can do poison damage with this build, but it's not super. Again, the Moss Cloak, my understanding, is a little bit better for it. Well, let's take the HP here. Take a little bit of a heal. Stat upgrade. You just increase your stats. I mean, technically I didn't. I just got a heal instead. Our max HP is still the same. So we get the frostbite bonus though. So there's that. Get another common augment here. Oh, look at that. That's cool. We can do a little bit more frostbite. On your turn, inflict 1 second frostbite to enemies with threaded. Okay. Wow, I guess we have a bit of a frostbite build here. Also, we can inflict 1 stack of frostbite and 1 stack of burn with elemental stitch. I think I'll go for the frost infused threads here, though. That sounds pretty cool to me. Go for the trove of bindings. Binding tuner. What do you do? Oh, you get a new binding. Okay. So we could take poison here, right? We could take cleave, but I think we already have this frost thing kind of going for us here, so we're gonna take the cone of frost. It applies it in a cone. So that seems nice. We get a common augment. When you can hover over this to see what the rewards are for winning the fight. Pretty similar either way, right? Tarnish Vault, Quilling Cage, common augment either way. I think that the Tarnish Vault will give us like a common item most likely, maybe an uncommon item. Let's mix it up. Let's go see what let's show you what the Quilling Cage does, because the Quilling Cage, spoilers, is just money. But I got a fish, by the way. 20% damage resist and 20% crit chance. That's pretty good. I am down with that. We got a potion supply here too. Potion of power. Let's pop the fish. Let's hang on to this. It's probably pretty good, yeah. Plus 80% damage bonus lasts until end of turn. Pop that at the start. That's going to do quite a bit for us. Anyway. Let's begin the combat. What are you doing to me? You, how far do you? Oh, can we get? Oh, we can get all three of you. Oh, and it even kills you too. That's so nice for us. How much damage does this do? Oh, because of the frostbite as well. Oh, sorry. My bad. Okay. I like it. Seems pretty strong. It's only 1 mana to do this, so yeah. I do enjoy that. You need to thread you though still as well, so let's do this. Oh, you know what? I forgot. We have the book, so we have a lot of extra bonus damage right now. I forgot about that, huh? Okay, we'll just kill you then, I think. Take our orb. Now the orbs go away at the end of turn, so you can't like stack them up to save them. They will go away. Important to note that as well. So these guys put down these grenades here, and they're attacking me as well, which is not great news. Would rather not die if possible. Let's get our controlled weaving up. Do a little constricting, I think, here. I think no matter what here, we're taking quite a bit of damage, unfortunately. We'll soften you up here, but not much we can do about it. We just can't get out of range. Like, these are attacks that you just can't dodge. Unfortunately. We do get some shielding there for being fully tethered by the end of the round. We can do like a pretty big cone here, which looks good to me. Don't hate that. Put this here. Put that here. Does that kill you two? It does kill you two, which is pretty good. I will settle for this, and then take our licks on this turn, unfortunately. Okay. Hit you, and you just died of this as well. Okay. Very good. Can I please? Thank you. There we go. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Cooling cage is just money, right? Look at the Font of Wisdom again. Ooh, I think we'll take the 2 burn damage here. Do not hate that, considering that we are like this sort of elemental focused build right now. And then here, I didn't realize we can double up on these burn stacks here, but I kind of like that. That seems pretty good. Let's take that for now. And then we have the option of a tethered shrine, a binding empowerment, or the Carver's Refuge. Carver's Refuge is the shop. We have a decent bit of money, so we can probably buy something pretty good there. We also, they usually, I believe, have a healing shrine, which costs money to use, but we'll top us off here. But I'm not too worried about HP right now. I do like the binding empowerment in general. I'm not sure what the tethered shrine does though. You know what? Let's for the fun of it, let's see what this is. I'm not sure what this actually does over here. Is it just a Font of Wisdom? That's kind of boring. Okay, maybe it was an upgraded Font of Wisdom because those were all uncommon upgrades there. Okay, whatever. Hey, you know, could have been worse. Now we have a normal combat or a hard combat. We were gonna go to the hard combat up here with the Superior Vault. Superior Vault, I think, is like a guarantee of at least like an uncommon treasure, maybe even like a rare. So I like that. Well, you know what we'll do? We won't break this target open yet. We'll see what our treasure is. You can get items that sometimes, you know, increase the amount of money you get from breaking the environmental things. So let's be careful about, you know, just throwing away money, right? Okay, so we can go here and hit all of you with this, which I like. Tag you. Tag you. Take this as well. We can constrict. How does this look? Can I target you? Excuse me. Oh, you're not tethered. I'm dumb. That's why. Okay. I didn't tether you yet, of course. Wait, does this pierce? I thought this was like a oh my god, this pierces. I didn't realize this pierced this whole time. Okay, well. That's important to note. We get weaving control or whatever it's called. And then we get to do I mean, hold on. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. I think Constrict is just better for us here, though, because it applies to the burns as well. I like that a lot more. We do that. Taking no damage this round. This guy, I should have told you about this guy before, by the way. This is the treasure pot. The more we hurt him, the more money he drops. But he will run away soon, so something to keep in mind there. We're gonna save this for next turn as well, I believe. Let's do that. Make some more money. Blast cannon. Okay, that's not too scary. I didn't realize it's pierced. That's crazy. Let's hit here. Pick up the orb, and then we probably go for just a constrict here. Yeah, it does a lot of damage. Now, I don't think I can straight up kill you. And I don't know if you actually... I don't want to risk you running away before you take your burn damage. I think I just want to kill you right now. Just to be safe. You know what? Let's do this. Into this. And we take what, like one or two damage from you? Not that big of a deal. So you guys reduce incoming damage by 50%. That's a little bit spooky. I don't love to hear that. Let's frost you boys up here, I think. What are you doing over here? What's your deal? By the way, if you want, you can hit left alt. You can see like sort of what everyone's doing. Oh, you're the one giving them barrier this turn. Okay, interesting. So we could, in theory, kill you, and then that would make them take more damage this round, but I don't think that's worth it. You know, I'm just better off, you know, putting my... I'm trying to see if I can angle this amount to get them both in the same hit here. Does not seem possible. Anyway, whatever. Not the end of the world. We do this. Let me just get out of the way of these boys. Okay. Oh, so you see how the zone ends, by the way, too, here, right? The closes on you. Very important that you keep that in mind, because it will kill you. Or not kill you, like, instantly, but it does damage if you hang out in the goo. And the arena does get smaller. Can I get you? Can I finagle this? I think I can finagle it. Hold on. Look at that finagle. I want to get you in the thread as well here, so let's do this. We get the thread control here. I don't think I really explained thread control before very well, right? Controlled weaving, right? That's a thing, by the way. I should have done this first. Whatever. It's fine, we win. Easy peasy. Take the Superior Vault first here. On your first turn, gain 3 stacks of Stealth. Plus 10 ability power. On being hit with a direct attack, dodge instead and lose 1 stack. On using a binding, lose 1 stack. Okay. So that's pretty cool. But we could just get more Shadow Books, which are pretty cool for us as well. I don't hate just getting a bunch of Shadow Books. Smite, I mean, we gain shields from you know, how our character works too with the Weaver passive there. So that's something to consider. But I like the Shadow Book. I'm gonna keep taking Shadow Books here. I find that taking a lot of damage is oftentimes very good. We could take the physical power here, but on this one I'll just take the HP this time, I think. And we get -1 cooldown, or Inflict Hex. Inflict Hex on our thread is probably a very good ability, because we can hit them with the thread and then follow up with like Stitch, and then it'll do bonus damage. I like that quite a bit. We'll take this. We'll go to the Trove here. We get another binding tuner. This gives us our other move here, our 5, I believe. Cultivate. Cultivate is very strong. After image, I've never seen this ability before. An ally gains 1 stack of evasive. I think evasive, you just dodge your next attack, or the next thing that would hit you, which is pretty cool. Gains a critical charge on random binding. I don't hate this. This is pretty neat. Jinx is also pretty cool for us too. Trying to think. Mana is very good. Cultivate's a pretty strong ability. But you know what? Hey, listen, we're trying new things out today. I have never tried this ability. Let's give it a shot here. Let's see how it goes. And then we have the Tethered Shrine. No thank you. Sea Breach. We have a lot of money. We could go to the Carver. We can go to the Carver at plenty of times in the future, basically. So I'm gonna go to the Sea Breach here. This should, just so you guys can see everything that's in the game. I think that just makes sense here. This is the Sea Breach. You click on it, you get like a random event, basically. This is question mark from Slay the Spire, right? We get Karmic Blessing as our random event. You hear low whines coming from far in the distance as you approach. 2 sad eyes pierce through the darkness to find your own. Your vision adjusts to reveal a dog with its paw tangled in a wire of cruel barbs. Carefully, you extract the thorns one by one, and the canine seems to smile at you with relief. The dog, now free, rises to leave. Do you offer any farewell? Bow to the dog, increase the rarity of future rewards, or gain a random rare stat boost. Listen, we're early in the run, so this makes more sense to me. Is like, you know, longer term value. We'll bow to the dog. Plus karma. Very cool. And hey, yo, it's time for our first boss battle. It's time to defeat the boss baby in Mortal Kombat. This is Janice the Malformed. Hello, Janice. How are you? We can tether you both. Okay, let's tether you both first. Do one of these here. Just kill that guy, I suppose, huh? And then on turn, start lose all stacks. I was gonna say maybe we can stack these up a little bit, but we cannot. And I'm pretty sure we can just move out of range by the time you actually get your attack off here, Janice. So not much point in sticking around. Put this down too. Oh, I should have stitched first. That was a misplay. We're already throwing. Still want to do it, I suppose. Okay, so we've triggered his phase shift. But now Janice is immune to damage until next turn. Oh, I guess immune to all binding until next turn. So we can just do this for fun, but it doesn't do anything. We pass. Janice did seem to purge the burn that I assume he put on it with Constrict, which is kind of interesting. I didn't know that was a thing you could do. That's a little scary. Let's take this. We want to get out of the way of this this weird bullseye guy, and then we can just dodge the guaranteed hit here from Janice. Do this as well, I suppose. Keep tagging you up here. We can hit both of you, huh? I like that. And we can just dodge me. Oh, you know what? Something I didn't really mention at all, huh? I'm now just realizing this game does have multiplayer, by the way. You'll see things like, you know, an ally can gain out of stack of evasion. You might wonder, like, what does that mean? You can play... I forgot to mention. This is multiplayer. I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% certain, but by the time that this video comes out, I will have made plans with other people to play the game as well. Hopefully, it'll be good. The plans like will be good, like, you know, and they won't fall through. I'm sure the game. Listen, this game is not too shabby. There's, you know, it's actually really funny. There was one time I saw that the Shiny Shoe guys, right? They made a Discord server for Inkbound specifically, right? And I should have fucking stitched again. Goddamn. But they made a Discord server specifically for Inkbound, right? And someone was like, "Hey, what's going on?" Or are there in the Inkbound Discord? We're like, "Hey, are there no new updates coming for Monster Train? What's going on?" And they were like, "No, yeah, we're done with Monster Train, basically, or whatever, right? Not literally, maybe, but they were like, you know, being polite about it. And they were like, "Yeah, this is not for Monster Train. This Discord is for our new game, Inkbound." And the person was like, "Well, I guess I'm leaving." I was just like, "Oh, okay, well, strange, but okay." Let's take this. Do a little of this here. I mean, we might be able to kill Janice here, huh? We're pretty close to it. If we used one of our potions, we could have here. But whatever, it's fine. So close. He does die to the burn, though. We take the hit, dies to the burn. We get to leave. Very cool, very cool. Go to our binding tuner here. Oh, I didn't mention this before. So we have ascensions, which are just better versions of our perks here, right? So currently we can ascend Cone of Frost. Although we're probably gonna end up rerolling this because this is not a very important ability. But let's read these. I haven't seen these at all yet, so I'm very curious what we got here, right? So our Cone of Frost deals 70 damage instead of 28, which is a lot, in a large area around you. So AOE instead, and inflict frostbite. So Flash Freeze, 210 damage in an area, inflict dazed, and then 4 stacks of frostbite. And it's not in a cone; it's just in a targeted AOE there. Those do seem pretty good, but I want to reroll here because these abilities are generally more important to augment. Let's see what we get. After image, okay. And ally gains 5 stacks of stealth and gains critical charge on a random binding. We can get very evasive, huh? Interesting stuff here. Honestly, again, I'm rolling. We get a stitch here. Can become sew or splice. Deal 70 damage to a threaded enemy for each threaded you have, which is just more, double the damage from before. Nearby threaded enemies are pulled towards the center and take equal damage. So this is just double the damage on this, right? Or splice. So this is just a nuke. This just does a lot of damage to one person. And then it detaches them from the thread as well. And whenever you kill someone, you reset the cooldown. This sounds... I don't know which is better to me here. I'm going to try Splice out. Splice sounds pretty neat to me. Right? Because it sounds like if we have the mana for it, we can just go Splice, 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 and kill everyone. So, like, the AoE pull everyone together is very cool when you have other people you can wombo combo with. We don't really have that, though, because we're just one guy. Right? So I think I prefer Splice here. Let's give that a try. See how it goes. And we get, an epic augment here as well. We get Rending Frost, deal plus 25% damage to enemies inflicted with Frostbite. Okay, well, we do inflict Frostbite with our thread, which is pretty cool then. Right? I don't hate that. Cross Stitch. Plus 30 damage for each thread attached to you. Okay. Or plus 25 damage for each thread attached to you. These are all pretty good. I think we take Cross Stitch, though. It's a even more damage than before, right? So, the more likely we make it so that way Splice actually kills someone, the better. Oh, you know what we could do, maybe? I wouldn't be shocked. It might be a little cheesy, but we might be able to make it so that way Splice costs 0. And if we can do that, it would be pretty nutty with the reset effect. So let's take this. Let's aim for doing something like that here. We go to the Sea of Ink. What's going on in the Sea of Ink here? Oh, this is kind of like a rest stop here. We get a little bit of healing. We get another font. Give me more burn damage. You do love to see it. Garden's Edge, Radiant Market. Let's go to the Radiant Market. I don't think it matters too much where you go. I think you get different enemies in different regions. But I am not worried too much about that. Ooh, what's this here?
A once vibrant market serving binders throughout the ages. Now reduced to rubble and ruin.
Unfortunate.
The feats of the Athenium are plain to see. Grand in design, but vain in construct.
Okay, whatever, weirdo. I don't know what he's talking about. We get Superior Vault and an uncommon augment here. I'm down with that. That sounds good to me. Let's take that. Ooh, oh, he's got the cannon, everyone. Watch out. A lot of AoEs in the ground here, right? Can we cone all of you? We can cone 3 of you. That's pretty solid. I think we take the cone here. I think we... Can we double up a thread? We can. Okay, look at that. This game's all about trying to get a little bit of cheese going. If you can. We're so close. We're so close. We're like right. Oh, I'm seeing it. Got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. So now we begin the unsplicing. Because if I understand this correctly, we should be able to go, boom, you're dead. Boom, you're dead. Take this as well, I suppose, right? And then just, you know, boom, boom. That's neat. Okay. Let's try to get in a position here so we can line them both up with a single thread. What are you trying to do to me here? You're just attacking. Okay, that's fine. Oh, he's too far away. What the hell, dude? Oh, you know what we can do here? We can after image this guaranteed hit. Turn into a little bit of like a stutter step as. Oh, hold on, sorry. Maybe a little bit of like a stutter step as well here, and then we can get up, get them both. This kills the man. Oh, but you know what? We needed that damage to get you guaranteed dead here, right? We don't have it quite. Well, I guess we do this into this, and then we de-thread you. I forgot too. Okay, hold on. There we go. And then we get it. We get it. Oh, so okay. So you know, important thing here. I thought the on defeating an enemy text was just whenever you defeated an enemy ever. It reset the cooldown is whenever you defeat an enemy specifically with splice. Okay. Would like slightly more clear wording on that, but hey, you know what? This is not, you know, not a big deal. I think we'll pull through, is what I'm trying to say. Is my thread not applying frostbite? Oh, I'm dumb. It's at the beginning of my turn. Okay, I forgot what my dang augment even was. Okay, well, you know what? Please die. Thank you. Okay. Easy fight, easy fight. You go to the superior vault. 25% chance to gain 1 will is nice, and you get just the +1 magic power at all times. It's pretty cool. On defeating an enemy, gain 2 stacks of shattered will. I'd rather just have seat trickle. Right, so this basically the way this reads is that every 5 enemies you kill, you get 1 guaranteed will. Whereas this one, on average, will give you 1 every 4 enemies killed. So it's already like, it's not a guarantee, but it's already on average a better rate. And then you also get the +1 magic power with it. So this is a pretty easy trickle-down economics for me. I'll take the +2 magic power. Seamless Stitch, no thank you. Further range and wider area. I'll just take Wider Frost. I like making it a little bit bigger. Well, I missed this potion supply here. What the heck? Barrier potion? What does that do? Gain 10 shield. I like that. I'm gonna get rid of the disintegration oil. Now, when we move on to the next zone, I'm pretty sure this despawns. At one point in the game, little you know, behind the scenes peek here. At one point in the game, the items did not go away, so you could go and backtrack and like pick up things you left behind. But I'm pretty sure at this point that's not a thing anymore. You know, we got a lot of money stacked up here. Let's go to the Carver's Refuge now. Let's see what Mr. Carver has for sale today. Oh, there he is.
Nice job with those unraveled so far, but you ain't lived until you fought a raven as big as a house. Though you probably have a lot more holes in you once you do, huh?
Okay. This guy's from New York. I'm walking here.
Welly well, you're a shiny new needless, aren't you? Got
Yeah.
quill and everything. Bet you got quillins to spare.
Okay, you know, I don't care anymore. I'm sorry, I don't care anymore. Let me see what you got in your store here. Piles of tiles. Yo, we playing Mahjong? On using a binding, deal 50 physical damage to the nearest enemy. Just every time you use a binding. Wish it was magic damage instead, because that does sound pretty good. You and your allies are immune to root, and ensnare does not stack. I'm not too worried about that. I'll buy another sea trickle though. This is pretty good. And we could reroll here. No, sure. Let's reroll it too. Let's see what else we got for in the store. Get another pile of tiles. Ringleader's hat. On being hit, gain 1 will on next turn, once per turn. Honestly, not that impressive. Give me one more. Give me one more. Bone Calcifier. On being hit, gain 3 physical power until end of turn. Deal 35% damage to dazed enemies. On gaining shield, gain 1 stack of Shattered Will. That's all pretty bad. Let's get out of here. Let's save our money for later. We get a Superior Vault, an Uncommon Augment versus a Rare Augment, and Glyph Globe. Now, glyphs are these little things here. They're like... They're not like meta progression stuff necessarily, but they do maintain them between runs. They're like a meta currency thing, but they're not. They're only used for, as far as I know, they're only used for like stuff in game as well. Anyway, and the reason why I'm saying this is that the reward from this is going to be glyphs. The glyph, globe, blah, whatever it is, gives us these as a heads up here. What are you doing? Okay. Who even gained the shields? Oh, you have the shields. Okay, whatever. Put this over here. Let's just kill the bats. I think that... Oh, we have the wide. We have the wide. Look at the wide shot, dude. Can we get like, you all in this here, maybe? Trying to really... I don't think we can. You know what we do? We do it this way. Because then we do it this way, then we move closer to the globe. We can do like something like that. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that line up there. And these just kill you, okay. Poor bats never stood a chance there on that one. And then we just... I guess kill you? You know, you go do this old classic maneuver here. Splice them all, okay. Listen, it's the first, keep in mind, this is the first run. This is like the equivalent, maybe not as hard, but this is like this game's equivalent of like Ascension or Covenant 0 or whatever, right? So keep that in mind as well. Not supposed to be impossible on your first run here. I am taking quite a bit of undodgeable damage, which I don't love. Just thinking about it here. Can we splice you? You can. It does kill you. How about you? Can we kill you? We can kill you. You're doing 7 of the damage right now. I kind of like that line. Then we do like this. Oh, we got that. We got, yo, having multiple sea trickles is pretty cool too. I do enjoy that quite a bit. Can I? What are you doing over here? I can't even reach you. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Oh, you're not tethered. That's why I can't kill you. Okay. So can I somehow get to you here? Can I, like, can't really kill you. I think we take our elixir on this one. We just, you know, hit here. Oh, we can after image. Duh. We can after image here. Okay, cool. And we dodge the bat attack, which will maybe not be worth it. We'll see how this turn plays out here. If we do this. I guess we just try to kill as many bats as we can before we end our turn here. Hope for maybe like a sea trickle proc in there somewhere. We come like right to here. take a tiny bit of damage. It's not too much. We have more guys coming in here too, so we gotta be careful about that as well. They are billions, is what someone here might say. I would never. We can start killing these boys. It's probably a good thing to do. That kills you, which I like as well. Let me come out here. How much damage are we taking right now? 7. 7 in total. Could pop the barrier potion. I don't think we do it though. I think we just get out of the way of the ground pound here, and just take our 7 damage. It's not too bad. Hold on. Can I get you guys attached here? There we go. Good. These guys are making goo in the center here as well. I don't want to step in it. Oh, I have the cone. Hold on. Forgot about the cone. You go to like here. Oh, you guys aren't tethered. Shoot, I forgot. Okay, well, I'm kind of throwing this one. You know what? Now I'll pop the barrier. There we go. Step out of the goo. Kill you. Kill you. And we should be able to splice you too, right? There we go. There we go. I feel like it was a little sloppy in general, but we got it done. Let's take our globe. Globe? I don't know. You can heal up a bit here. I'm okay with healing. Top us off. Get our rare augment. Gain 1 shield for each enemy hit. On turn start, full discount cost. Honestly, I want to roll this, I think. Maybe this is a pretty good use of our money right now. Pull enemies towards you. I don't want that. I don't want patchwork stitch here either because we made it so that this only works for one guy. But I don't love that here. Let's keep re-rolling. On your turn, inflict 2 stacks of burn to threaded enemies with threaded. I like that here, I think. Prepared Frost is pretty good too, but the problem is that it has a pretty long cooldown. But it's not like we're doing this every single turn. It's only like maybe once every 2 or 3 turns. So I'll take this. We have now fully augmented one of our bindings as well, which is good news. Oh. And look at that, we get a trove of bindings. Oh, he's getting Ascension here? Dang, what the heck? Okay, well, in that case, cool thing about this, Rope Burn converts Constrict into being a magic-based attack, right? And instead of it being 100 damage split, it is just 10 flat damage to everyone who's threaded. So it'll probably, on average, do more damage for us than Constrict was doing before. And then it also inflicts 10 stacks of burn. Although, important to note, it does detach the threads. It's important to note here as well, right? Maybe I think we actually probably just take the 85 flat damage here. Although, we still inflict 4 stacks of burn. I don't know, this is a pretty tough one. This is a tough one. I don't know what the right choice is here. 10 burns a lot as well. I'm gonna go with Rope Burn. I'm gonna trust my gut here and say that the elemental option here will be better, even though it detaches the threads. So we can't do our super cool splice chain. I think that this will be good for, like, bosses basically, and then we can still do the splice chain for like little babies. Let's do that. Pop these bad boys open. We still have a bunch of money, so I think I'm gonna go to this carver here. The study. I don't know what the study is, but I think it's just like a guy we talk to, and he gives us like maybe an item. Now let's go to it. Let's see what it is. Let's see what this guy's all about here. Yeah, this is the Chronicler. Hey, you weird old pervert. Apparently this guy has, I think this guy has a krill as well. I think it's that right there, named Liss, apparently. Yeah, well, there you go. Biggest counselor of the third age. Yo, is this RuneScape? You got third age in this game? Anyway, whatever. Give me my heroic vault item, please, if you don't mind. Scalding half charm. Oh, we've got the frosted half charm. We get the other half now. On hitting enemies for the first time each turn, inflict 3 stacks of burn. On defeating an enemy inflicted with burn, this vestige gains 1 burn damage. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool because we're going to be doing that a lot. This is going to get us a lot of burn damage. I kind of want to take this. This gives us a flat 4 burn damage. I'm taking this, though. This seems really neat to me. We get a little bit of scaling in it as well. Let me get Heroic Vault. I'll go Heroic Vault and Rare Augment here. Ooh, get a fish. Brain Tuna. What do you do? Random Binding gains 1 cost discount. Seems pretty good. We'll try to save that for a boss if we can. If we can't, then oh well, we can't, I guess. Okay, let's do this. Oh. These are not the money jars, these are jar jars. They have a lot of health too, it looks like, huh? There's this frostbite first here. Put our threads down. Maybe we should try to line this up here to get a double thread, but whatever. Can we kill any of you with Splice? We can. Which one of you is doing this? Maybe we can tell who's making this AoE specifically. I don't know if we can. But I think we do. I guess we just move out of the way of it. I guess that works. Yeah, that works, huh? Splice here. Splice here. We're mana positive on our splices. I love these seed trickles, dude. When they go, they go. Kill you. And then, you know, the last guy remaining. Oh, do you have any burn on you? You don't have any burn. Hold on. We gotta burn you first. Oh, now you live, actually, which is kind of not great. And we can't even reach you with this? Oh, shit. Okay, whatever. We dodged the attack. We dodged the move. It's not a great use of that, but whatever. We double you boys up here? Hold on. We can. Good. You're doing the most damage. I think we actually just splice you this turn. I love it when it just kills in a single hit. And it gets you mana back. That's so good. Let's thread you. And we do this, and then we get thread control, so we get more will back. And then we can... I guess we kill the jar. No, we should kill the bats. The bats are actually trying to hurt us this turn. Definitely kill the bats here. Unfortunately, no last trickle prompt here, so we take 3 damage. I think we can live with that. There's a lot more bats coming in. What the hell, dude? Something like that here. Can we get you both? I don't know. This is going to be very tricky for us. I think we go here and here, and we just splice you fools, and we hope that one of you triggers Sea Trickle. Okay, I think you did, which is nice. You triggered it twice, which is just now mana positive, which is very cool for us. Happy to have that be the way that goes. Just start threading these boys here. Do not want to stand in the goo. And we can do this. We're lucky this is lethal. It is lethal. Okay, we just kill you. Take another tiny bit of damage here. One damage. I'm pretty happy with that. If I'm TBH in here. What are you doing? Are you blowing up? What's your deal? How much damage you take right now from this? We do this, you get the hex, and this should definitely be lethal on you, right? Okay. Can we get thread control here? We might be able to. Hold on. Not that it matters too much. I think we're actually better off just getting kills with Splice here. Do this. Sea Trickle never lets me down. And then at this point, I think we just go for this here. It is just so strong. And then we dodge. We dodge here. We again take like a hit. I can live with that. Oh, sorry, I gotta do it on myself here. There we go. Take 2 damage. We're slowly but surely bleeding out, but it's a long time before we bleed out here, so we'll be okay. I'm not applying burns the way I want to. Let's do that. There we go, that works. Okay. Yeah, we took this brand of the Frost Shade, right? We gotta try to make it do something for us here. Oh no, a second one. On hitting an enemy inflicted with Frostbite, inflict dazed. That seems pretty good for us, right? Just it lowers the damage coming in. Too bad we don't have a Sovereign Flag to go with it as well. But I like that here. A lot of Frostbite, huh? Rare Augment, what do we get? Gain 1 shield for each enemy hit. Gain 1 shield for each enemy hit here. Are we like running out of things to draw off of this? I think we are. Hold on. I'm gonna keep rolling so we get something really good here. Inflict threaded before dealing damage. Stitch can hit non-threaded enemies. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that a lot actually for this right now. Because that lets us, you know, get 1 extra person into the thing there. Basically, for free. It's a free thread. I'm going to reroll this because these are all pretty bad for us here. +9 crit chance is not terrible, I feel like, but I don't know. I don't trust it. I'd rather just get, hey, I'd rather get +1 ability. That's a 10% increase in damage. That's not too shabby. I like that. Get a free binding augment and the ability to purchase another. Sure. Carver has been not very good to us, so I'm okay with this. Ooh, we get a potion as well here. Up here, on turn start, full cost discount. I'm okay with this. That's pretty good for me. Does get us, this is this augment fully filled, which is good. Although that's only the first time you use it, I'm pretty sure. Until used, exactly. Okay. I like that. I like that quite a bit. That's a free kill basically every round. We go here. Can you stop giving me pulling constriction? I don't want this. I wish I'd known this existed, because then we could have comboed it with the other thread instead, or the other whatever this is. The other so. Discounting image is actually pretty sick here. I'm gonna take this, I think, actually. We can get our last augment on rope burn later. Discounting image is pretty cool. Mercurial Elixir. Resolve cooldowns by 3. I don't respect that very much. We have pretty low cooldowns in general on this character. Could matter on a different character maybe a little bit more, but not for us here. We get a fish. Oozing jelly. What do you do? On critting, inflict 10 stacks of poison. You know what we'll do is we'll drop this. We'll eat this because it's a pretty bad fish. Take this, move on to the boss. Ah, the captor. that. Red while we can here. Right? Can do that probably. There we go. Good. Can I not reach you? What the hell, dude? Can you like relax? Let's just hit here. So if I remember this boss correctly, the way they function is that they take reduced damage. Yeah. They have damage resist for each enemy that they currently have summoned. So, you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna rope burn you. Put a lot of burn down. We're just gonna kill you. And the rhino will come over and we'll thread you later. Except never mind, because the captor didn't die. This is on turn start, right? So it'd be a waste if I just didn't use this. I can do. I forgot I have the ability to thread you. You're threaded right now, right? Oh, you're not threaded because I unthreaded you because of the burn, the rope burn. I forgot about that. It just kills you. Love to see that. God. We will splice here. A lot of burn damage. Unfortunately, purges the burn. Very annoying that that's how that works. I don't like that. You're not threaded. You purge the thread too. That's actually horseshit. Okay, let's get this down here. Can I get you both of this? I can. Good. Happy to have that. Take this here. We begin the unsplicing. Definitely want to kill you first, I'm pretty sure. Quest complete, by the way. So you're too strong. I can't kill you. It doesn't appear. I'm gonna go you. Into you. And I guess I had a rope burn again. It seems fair. I should have moved. I could have lined this up. I think actually, it's unfortunate. Put this down on you. If you take a hit from the collector or the captain, nothing we can do to stop it. Unfortunately, he's just throwing goo around. Don't mind him. Some frostbite down too. Why not, right? That doesn't kill, which is annoying. So let's weaken you up a bit here. Still not killing. Still annoying. Now we got you. Wait, did that? Why did we not get the splice on that? Weird. Let's dodge the hit coming in here. You reduced yourself? That should be illegal. Whatever. Get burned, dummy. I've been soul shackled, but he's dead, so that's fine. I accept this. Good trade. GG. I guess that... Did I not dodge the soul shackle there? That's kind of weird. Anyway. Finally, we get an upgrade for our loom maneuver here, which is cool. That's interesting. I don't like it very much though. I would prefer loom here. I think the cone gives you a very wide arc to apply multiple threads, and then just getting ability for each person that's threaded is really strong too. So we're taking loom here for sure. And then we're looking for an epic augment to put onto this here. Plus 60 damage to threaded enemies. That seems pretty good. I will take that. We have now finished our run quest. Right up here, we get to claim the reward. And it's a legendary item here, right? What do we want? We increase in crit damage. No, thank you. We get on hitting, inflict 1 stack of shock, which is kind of interesting. On smiting an enemy, smite again. These actually all kind of stink a little bit, which is unfortunate. We don't have any great synergies with any of these, and I think I genuinely prefer, like, shocked is fine, but I think I just prefer the items I currently have. Unfortunate. And that's how it goes, though. Wait, can I keep claiming rewards here? What the hell? Oh, I can just look at this forever. Okay, no thank you. Anything else I gotta do here before I go? I guess not, right? Let's move on. Should be able to heal up a little bit here, hopefully. Maybe get one more item shop here, too. I don't remember how this works. Maybe we just go into the boss, huh? Hello there. Yada yada. The villain's like, this is the final boss. Yeah, hell yeah, let's go. Guess we eat the brain tuna here. And we'll save the potion of power probably for turn when we have our highest damage bonus. Oh wait. Oh, this isn't the end. We have another level, never mind. Oh, I shouldn't have done that then. Shoot. I thought this is the final boss. I'm dumb. I'm a dummy. Let us begin our illumining. Didn't think you would die from that, but you know what? I'm not too broken up about it if I'm being honest. How much health do you guys all have? You don't even die from this. That's crazy. You are built different. Let's do this. And then let's do it again. I should have coned here first. Eh, whatever. Do this. Then do like this. Pick this up so we get that back next turn. Put some more looms down here. Okay. You're hitting for 38 damage. That seems too high, sir. I think your number is too big. I think you did something wrong in the math. You maybe lower that number for me a little bit, if you would be so kind. We don't kill either of you here, huh? Dang. Unfortunate. Okay, so I get back up again. If we de-thread and re-thread, do we get the will back from controlled weaving? That's kind of interesting. I don't know how that works. I think we just did. But weird. Anyway, whatever. Let's work you down. Hopefully you die soon. You are very scary with that 8 trillion damage swing you got. 22 undodgeable damage here. Let's thread you boys up. First things first. We do it this way, actually. A little counterintuitive, but we should be able to kill you anyway, just through normal conventional means here. Go. You probably died to burn, or pretty close to die to burn here, right? Yeah, there you go. Okay, goodbye. Very cool. We get some stuff. Wish I didn't use my tuna before. That is unfortunate. On defeating an enemy, gain 1 ability power until end of combat. That's a pretty good one. I don't hate that. I think we can probably drop one of our shadow books for this. Although, I don't know, Frosted Half Charm's kind of stinky at this point, too. We already have enough going on with Frost here, I feel like, especially with the cone as well. Yeah, get rid of this. It's only the first turn, too, we get the Frost added, so... And we get 1 ability power. That's pretty good. Get an epic augment. We already have. I guess we can have multiple copies, huh? Nothing's stopping us here, I suppose. Plus 25 frostbite damage. Seems pretty decent. You know what? Sure, let's take it. Open up this cube. Oh, you know what? We get. It looks like we get 1 fight, and then we go to the final boss. I think that's how it plays. To look at here, on being hit, gain a small amount of quillings. I mean, that would have been nice maybe a while ago. I think we can drop. We'll take the craft siphons again, and we'll drop another the shadow book here. They've been good, but they're only good on turn 1. The boss is going to summon things. Oh, I should maybe actually heal here instead. Damn. I actually regret this now. I think I should have kept the money and healed. Anyway. Final boss, let's get it. This is Cinder. This is the first boss the devs revealed. The big old bird. Very cool. And the boss does summon ads as well. So these crafted siphons are not worthless here. If you were worried, don't be. Very sorry. Get our thread control down. Can we kill you? We can kill you. We can get all of you in this as well, which is pretty nice. Let's kill you. Let's rope burn here as well. Rethread. Maybe we should have potioned to power here. I don't know. I don't know if it matters too much, but worth considering. You can do this, take up the orb here, and then move. We don't have it quite set up perfectly here. We're just gonna go like this then. Take a tiny hit from Cinder. Not a big one though, luckily. And we're gonna be doing a lot of fire damage here as well, something to keep in mind. This way. This way again. So Cinder has this whole thing where we get like this stacking debuff on us every turn. But when we kill this guy, we create a mushroom that cures the Cinder Pox. So it's important that we kill him. We will do now. Let's do after image here. I am. Go ahead and hit me for 14. Yeah, it seems like it's a good time to dodge here, probably. Requires 1 will to cleanse all stacks. We'll take that as well. And then we will just hit you. Are we not dodging here? Why are we taking damage right now? Excuse me? Sir, may I ask a question? Why am I taking damage? I need to like reread evasive here. What does this do? I'm being hit with 1 direct attack, dodge instead, and lose 1 stack. Was that not a... Maybe that wasn't a direct attack. Maybe the direct attacks are like the ones that target you, I guess? Huh. Weird. Okay, well. That's not good news. Let's get out of the way of this cone here. I think that's probably for the best. Oh, I should have threaded first. That puts the hex on you. I forgot. My bad. Okay. You know what? Oh, they're flying. They're flying. We should be okay here, though. We do need to kill this tree man. Sooner rather than later, too. Ah, so close. That get you? Ah, it's not even a kill yet? Okay. Now it's a kill. We would really love a sea trickle here. We don't necessarily need it, but it would be really good. No? Okay. Unfortunate. Let me move here. Oh, we're taking... You're hitting me for 4... Why am I taking 14 damage here? What the hell? What is hitting me? I want answers. I don't think we're winning this fight. What? You are hitting me for 8. Didn't I purge my Cinderpox before? Am I losing my mind? Anyway, whatever. We go to like 1 HP. 2 HP, close. There's the orb over there. We do this. Do this, mix this probably in here. Or, you know, we should probably mix an after image in here. Of course, it hit itself. Very neat. Can't even tell if this kills you right now. It doesn't even kill you right now. God damn you! Okay. Do this. Do this, and give me a little trickle, please. No trickle. We are dead. Hey, we try to put up a fight here. At some point, I don't know what happened with the Cinderpox. I thought I purged it with the mushroom, but I guess I didn't. Or maybe I'm losing my mind. I don't know. But we're dead. It's unfortunate. Hey, but that's Inkbound. That's Inkbound. Pretty cool, pretty fun. Let's go back to the Athenium, see if we unlock some cool stuff here. Maybe, I don't know. This is season level 2. Here's like the battle pass thing, right? Season ends and to be announced. Also, season pass locked. They can't even get it yet. What the heck? I get this though, which is perfect for what just happened to us, I suppose. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I gotta go back and watch what happened because I could have sworn I clicked on the mushroom. Maybe. Whatever. Anyway. I'm sure the what's his name here will be like, hey, fuck you, dummy. Where are you? Where's the guy? The gatekeeper, whatever his name is, right? Yeah, this MFer here.
Are you not dry? If you're to be counted amongst star rank,
okay, don't care.
This Athenian will drown in the... Since you've decided to return.
Anyway, there's other guys. Worry about this later. We'll worry about this next time. I'll see you next time. Maybe. Goodbye.